you tend to like bore the viewer. It's like, okay, you're giving me everything, you're serving everything on the platter. That's not exactly what you want. So start late is always a good idea. Which I mean, you can shoot your scene also in an order, the way you've imagined it. That's fine. And later on, you can decide to start late in the editing. We'll talk about that. We'll see what's happening outside. But the camera is stupid. The camera doesn't know that. So you have to tell the camera, hey, listen, this is happening. So that's why I say the cameras are not good, all the cameras are not good at different light levels. You know, especially when the light levels are drastically changing. Okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind. I recommend that. I mean, I don't know how many of us are there. So do you want to be inside of the groups or not? You don't want to be in the group?
I'm just like,
No, yeah.
I don't know.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can divide into two.
Like to make it. No, it should make it to be like 2. And the new LED ones, which cost a couple of thousand.
Excuse me.
There is like very thin thing. Like you can also see the read.
It's like a dimmer.
Like a dimmer.
Complete dimmer.
Yeah. But that one is more expensive.
This is luncheon. Everything is.
That's why they said to be a good director or producer. It's not about like the creative.
You need a person.
You have the money, everything works. I'm not talking to an accent.
But this one seems to
Yeah,
This one's higher.
It's not, I'm not racist. I said everyone.
Yummy! We need you.
Like yesterday, there was a guy who was making like completely French accent in English. All the time. Oh my god. That's too much, man. At least change. Every now and then.
Depends. If the director wants to have like a dolly shot from here to up until the reception and have tracks up until there, it's doable as well. That happens, but it's complicated. It would be way easier to have a Steadicam operator and do the shot. You know?
Jack Nicholson movie, the one they did, like all of it is like continuous shot.
Yeah.
Like you know, they have like a big studio with everything continuous, and they can go.
Yeah, there are experimental films that are one-shot film as well. So like Stefan said, it's really dependent on the script and the shot type that you are doing. And if it's going to be a shot as long as 100 meters and long enough, then it just makes more sense to go with the Steadicam.
But you have it on the Olympics and so on the running tracks and all that. So you see the camera following the runners or a football game. So
Yeah, for sure. Sports is probably one of the most prominent areas of use of the Steadicam.
But in film it gets a little bit complicated because at one point you're limited also by the perspective. So get this, if you're trying to make tracks that are going up until the reception, definitely at one point you're going to see them in the shot.
Yeah.
So if you see them in the shot, that means that you have two options. One is to crop the shot, which is not a good idea, or the second one is to call a special effects team that are going to remove the tracks. So trust me, it's way cheaper to have a Steadicam operator and do the shot for you. So usually it's not gonna, it's going to be like, you know, usually what I've seen on film sets, it's never gonna be more than 20 meters long. You know, that's the longest personally I've seen. And, you know. But as I said, so it can give you movement from side to side, and you will see you won't need bigger than this in the digital world. You know. So maybe dollying in, but you can add a couple of meters here, and you can make it like what, 10 meters long.
Yeah.
I think personally I wouldn't need it to be more longer than 10 meters on any of the shoots. I can't imagine any kind of shot where I would need that. And if I did, for example, like following, you know, like Olympics or whatever, or a very long shot, I would probably be on the car, you know, at the back of a car, and then following the action or whatever. You know. Because in the real world, in the film world, it takes a lot of time to set up the big tracks because the cameras are heavy, the tripod is heavy, the operator of the camera that's going to sit on the thing is heavy, and all of that is very heavy. So you have to like build the tracks, and it takes time. And time on the film set is a lot of money. So.
Quick question. Now that we're doing this here and we're doing it with the green studio, when you put the shot, this is going to be moving, but when you're going to put a shot, it's going to be like a stop shot. So how do you make it like look natural? Because this is going to be like
If you were using this movement shot in order to remove the green as well and then replace it with a shot, then you would have tracking markers on the green screen. But for now, our purpose is to show as if it's a behind the scenes shot, so we would retain the green screen, we'd retain this mic in here, and we'd show the whole argument between James and his manager. Okay, but normally if you were doing a moving shot, you'd have tracker points.
Aziz, batteries. There you go.
Well,
I think the
means
premise
that
is that
I'm
I've already
the
like,
only one.
I've already met you before.
No, I don't think
We were reading the script differently. Good morning, Mr. Dunwell. Can I offer you any coffee or water?
so. I'm giving her more time, and she's still pointing it out. I'm here to see
Mr. Craig, and he's expecting you. He's just in his office. I can show you the way.
Okay, so beware of glass. Generally, there is reflection. So to get rid of that reflection, it would be really hard to match the light from the first setup to this one if I were to put the light further away. Okay, so I decided to lower down the light and put it at an angle so that it seems like if it was something that is coming from a lamp or whatever. It seems motivated. It doesn't seem like we see the reflection of the light in the glass itself. So now it looks good. We've arranged the frame, and now the mic, you see, the mic can come in closer. So you see, I'm really close, and I should direct the mic so we don't see the mic in the shot. Okay?
Below?
Yeah, I'm doing this on purpose. So this would be the far limit, and I can even come closer.
You can even go below.
I can even come closer. You see all of that? Yeah? Okay, so that's the idea now. You should come in closer. You can even come on this side. On the other side?
So you
Come
need
here.
Me?
Yeah. Go around, come in here.
stupid to do. No, you're not.
Huh? When you're ready, there's also that.
Okay, focus. Okay. Action. Cut. That's it.
Yeah, because he's gonna say sound. He's gonna say yes.
But I can touch it. I can.
No. You're concentrating only on the sound. So we're doing it how it's usually done, all right? And what you're going to do it while she's recording is that you're going to guide her. So when we say action, you are going to guide her because we're going to start actually from there. You're going to guide her so that she's not falling because she cannot see the door and where she's going. Okay? So that's what you're going to do.
Because I'm using my shoulder, that actually adds to the shape.
It will be shaky, but that's okay. That's what we want.
There is
We
something
wanted
up.
to have a look of a
Would you
shaky
just
cam.
keep the hand at the back? Does that help?
Yeah, whatever she likes, whatever
Yeah,
helps
because
you out.
if you're doing that, then
Okay,
you're
what
moving
about-
my
No, I
shoulder.
was just showing to her. Whatever you prefer, it's fine.
Yeah. Show you what you do on your. If there's something, if you keep your hand at the back, just raise your hand and I'll just
So,
yeah.
so we're
that's
starting
fine.
around
It's not
here.
good. Because I don't know my shoulder.
Right?
Okay.
So Aslan? Aslan?
Is your technique okay?
Cut! What the are you doing, man? I told you, even I didn't get my muffin today. No, the coffee was cold, and now this shit? What are you doing? I can't take this shit.
Cut.